How do you think sculptures can teach us about history?
Well, sculptures talk about a time period, a geographic location, a particular artist's experiences and background, and so much more. In Marshall's case, his work is figurative, which means that you can understand and see figures or animals or things that are easy to read for everyone. Some of the works in the museum touch upon historic themes. For example, a huge sculpture portrait of John F. Kennedy, who was a president that was assassinated in the early 1960s.
Why is it important for kids to visit museums like this?
I think museums are a great place to experience things from the past or even the future and the present. And they offer something tangible. For example, you go in the museum, you're seeing a physical thing, a sculpture or a painting. And sometimes you see artwork by artists that when you open an art appreciation book, they're in it. And they're well-known artists. And you get to actually see the real thing rather than something that's printed in a book.
What should I look for when looking at sculptures?
When you're looking at a sculpture, you can examine them, and actually all art. You're looking at it in a physical way. Let's say, do you see lines? Do you see textures? Do you see space or shapes? What colors are you seeing? Can you recognize it? Is it abstract or not? And then also, if you can recognize imagery, what does it mean? If you see a person holding up a ball in their hands, what would that mean? And you try to figure out those meanings behind the works. And sometimes it's hard to figure out the meaning, what the artist really is saying in the artwork. And then sometimes it's fairly easy.
Do you know what the oldest sculpture here is?
We have a couple that are the oldest ones, and I'm thinking they date back from the late 20s, early 1930s. One of them is a really nice wood carving, which is in our main gallery. It's called Portrait of an Old Man. And I think this was done when Marshall was attending the Cleveland School of Art to do his bachelor's degree in art from 1926 through 30.
Why is the Sculpture Museum located at SVSU?
That was because of Dorothy Arbery, when she made arrangements and asked the board. She was on the board of Saginaw Valley College, and asked if it would be okay to put a museum here, and then helped raise $7.5 million. So they were the ones who finally accepted having the work of Marshall Fredericks.
Why do you think the Marshall Fredericks Sculpture Museum is a Saginaw icon?
I think when you look at the state of Michigan, there should be, and there is usually, scattered state schools. There are some private schools as well too. And our university sort of picks up, and I'm going to use the hand for like the state of Michigan, the sort of part of this area and all the way to the thumb area. And so it's a vital college for this particular area.